As the Bible makes known, dreams are sources of divine revelation that can often indicate what someone should do, reveal what is going to happen, or explain current events in the scriptures. The Bible uses different Hebrew and Greek words when it talks about dreams and visions. Welcome to Presentation Ponder Practice. 4 Hebrew words related to dreams help us understand what the Bible means by dreams. Instead of boring you with Hebrew words and embarrassing myself by butchering the language, here are a few passages with an explanation of each term's use. The term appeared in Genesis 12, verse 7, when God appeared to Abram, is used throughout the Old Testament in reference to God or his angels appearing to certain important people. A term also, or almost always, referring to the experience of a prophet seeing a vision or hearing instruction is witnessed in Ezekiel chapter 1 and verse 1, where Ezekiel saw visions of God. Another Hebrew term meaning to see usually occurs in prophetic or poetic passages like Ezekiel 12 verse 27, where it is rendered sees, S-E-E-S. The fourth Hebrew term, to share, is read more often. It refers to prophecy, whether true or false. 2 Samuel 7 verse 17, Isaiah 22 verse 1 and 5, Zechariah 13 verse 4. The word is also used in Joel chapter 2 verse 28, as it is prophesied that God's Spirit would be poured out onto his people when he restores them. There are 5 Greek words related to dreams. In the book of Matthew, every dream is a means of providing instruction and protection for God's people. The first of 6 occurrences of the word is in Matthew chapter 1, verses 18 through 20. Acts 2 verse 17 quotes Joel 2 verse 28 and has the only occurrence of the term for dream or visions that is common in the Septuagint, the Greek translation of the Old Testament. The most common New Testament word, meaning vision, is used by Jesus about his transfiguration, Matthew 17 verse 9, by Stephen describing the burning bush in his sermon, Acts 7 verse 31, by Luke telling about Paul's instructions for where to take the gospel next, Acts 16 verse 9, and again in chapter 18 verse 9. Luke also uses a distinct word for visions or appearance of angels, Luke 1 verse 22 and Luke 24 verse 23. The same term is utilized when Paul described the heavenly vision, Acts 26 verse 19. The final Greek term related to dreams is revelation, referring to the appearance of something hidden or unseen, such as Jesus in Luke 2 verse 32, or the gospel message, Romans chapter 16 verse 25. These terms form 2 groups. One set of terms closely align with our English word dream, describing something that happens generally while someone is asleep. The other set of terms aligns more with the idea of vision as related to sight or seeing. Joseph's dreams include the 2 most common Hebrew words for dream in the Old Testament, Genesis chapters 37 through 42. Protection of or the foretelling of provisions by God were made known through dreams. God protected Jacob by warning given to Laban in a dream, Genesis 31 verse 4. God also promised great wisdom and understanding to Solomon in a dream, 1 Kings chapter 3 verses 5 through 14. Dreams provided opportunities for God to be glorified. God gave dream interpreting abilities to Joseph while he was in Egypt, Genesis chapters 40 and 41. Genesis chapter 41 tells how Joseph interpreted the dreams, was exalted in the land, and God was glorified. Dreams were used to relay information about the future or provide guidance. In Genesis chapter 37, Joseph saw how his family would eventually bow down to him in a dream. Dreams, visions, and appearances are fascinating to many of us. They were and are fascinating parts of the Scriptures, yet the Scriptures do not present any of these occurrences as something to be preoccupied with or a prominent part of life. Studying how God used dreams in the Bible is fun, but trusting in prayer and relying upon the Word of God for revelation today is without question our path to knowing God's will. But just for the sake of interest, what interesting features of the Bible draw you to it? What distinctive dream can you remember from the Bible? May God bless you with sweet dreams.